October 19 in the year 2017. Very early in the morning we see a woman named Irene preparing herself for work. Irene is a police officer whereby on this particular day she received a phone call that she was supposed to go directly to a certain crime scene that had happened. Without wasting of time she arrived at the destination whereby she met with his partner who debriefed her that there was a man who had been shot the previous night. Now the investigation was signed to them officially. As they continued looking the house to see if they could see something of help. That is where they encountered a certain email that was sent to the deceased man threatening him. They were shocked when they realized that the email was sent by a man named Brody. Whereby Brody was a CEO of a company called Lever Tech, in which he owns it. Now the interesting part is that 2 years ago Brody had a murder case on her. That's because the police had found the body of a certain young woman dead in her house. It was believed that the woman was working as an air hostess on Brody's private jet. And like a day before her murder she and Brody had a fight on his jet. That was according to the witnesses. And so it was clearly that Brody was the main suspect. But now the police didn't manage to arrest him due to his money, power and lawyers. Now when Irene learned that Brody might be involved in another murder, she knew this was their second chance to put him behind bars and justice be served. And so one-on-one she and his partner visited Brody's company to question him. When they asked him if he had any idea who the man was, Brody said that he had never seen the man ever in his life. But now the complications came in when he was asked why he sent the threatening email to him before his death. Brody hesitated for a moment in which he had no clear answer to that at all. Meaning now he had just become the main suspect. With anger Irene promised him that this time if he had anything to do with the murder he will be going to prison for good. As they left, Brody became more worried. It was clear that he was hiding something. The only thing that gave him his ego and confidence was his lawyer, who he believed that he will do anything to protect him. On the other side, Irene and his partner decided to hit the streets and try to ask people if there was anyone who saw anything on that night. That is where some 3 children told them that the night of murder, they saw some leaving in a hurry out of the house. Luckily they were given the description of the man. And after some few hours of trying to find the location of the man, they finally located him. Whereby they arrested him and brought the man to the station for more interrogation. Inside the cell, when the man saw that he had no other choices left, he decided to strike a deal for his full immunity in exchange of his confession on who hired him to kill the man. And as the police had hoped, the man said that Brody was the one who hired him to kill the man, since it was believed that the man was the father to Brody through sperm donation. And so when the man told Brody that he will go public about it, he wasn't happy at all because Brody knew it might damage his company. And that is where he decided to take action on his hands. Now the police had a reason to arrest Brody. And this time they had a very hard evidence on him, giving Brody very few chances of winning the case this time. But now remember that money is everything. Meaning the case was not to go as they all hoped.